ripped off her leg. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Kotobukiya statue review on the DC Comics Superboy and Krypto ArtFX Plus statue 2-pack. I gotta give a big thanks to Kotobukiya for sponsoring this YouTube channel, as well as sending these statues out here to review for you guys. If you want to see the latest from them, be sure to check the links in the description below. And looking right over here, we have a nice packaging with the window box. You can see both statues right over there. On the side, you can see images from Tomasi's comics, which is great. I've been reading the Superman. And then on the very back, you can see some Metropolis, and on the side, you can see some more artwork. Then we get a window right over here at the very top, and then there's not much more on the bottom. So let's get to it and crack these things open. And here's Superboy and Krypto out of the packaging, and both very good looking statues. I don't know why, but I especially really like this Krypto statue. It just looks so cool. There's a lot of different color variations in it. We'll get a closer look at him in a moment, but first I want to get a closer look at Superboy, which looks great for a son of a Boy Scout, right? I mean, I think this looks like a great Jonathan Kent Superboy. I really like the big blue eyes over here. He does have quite a bit of innocence to him, even though that innocence has kind of been broken in the comics a little bit already, but a really good looking sculpt right over here on his face. He's got that big old grin right over there. I really like the flesh tone a lot too. I think it's a very nice realistic flesh tone. I like how the hair is sculpted. Nice hair sculpt right here. Trying to look at the back of it. Not looking too bad. Then looking at the cape, I can't remember off the top of my head if the design is supposed to have the yellow trim or not. It looks like it doesn't right here, which isn't a big deal either way, but just a little detail I noticed. And you can see it just goes down to about the back of his knees. Then looking at his hoodie over here, or his sweater anyway. Nice Superman logo right there. Nice wrinkles throughout. Can't really complain about this at all. Yep, looks pretty good, man. I like all the little cuts and everything in his jeans. It's pretty good looking stitching and everything right there. He's got these rolled up cuffs right here, and he has his faux Chuck Taylors, because you can't really put the Chuck Taylor symbol over there. So yeah, and he does have the magnets at the bottom of his feet, as well as the magnetic base, as we're often getting with the ArtFX Plus statues, almost every single one. There's just a little nitpick is like the metal right over here just came out just a little bit weird with this little lip, but you can see that we have the soft material right here at the very bottom. Very nice, clean Superman logo, or Superboy logo anyway. Is that what Krypto says when he sees Lois Lane? I guess that's what I say when I see Lois Lane. But anyway, looking at the dog right over here, or Krypto anyway, they did a great job on this head sculpt. A very realistic looking dog. I love it. I love the little touches of fur sculpted right over here. The nose and everything looks great. I love his eyes, the little floppy ears. I love this attention to detail right here with this light tan that they've added. I think that is fantastic. I love how you can see the fur sculpted in there. The cape looks great too. I like how it's wafting in the wind a little bit. No paint detail really. It's just a flat red. And I like how the deco looks right there for the back of the cape. And looking at the rest of it, I mean, you can see his little paws. They even painted his nails red. A lot of fur underneath right over there. Nice bright gold for the collar and the Superman logo. Very nice looking Krypto. Yep, and they even have some more brown and everything. Or it's not brown, but it's like a very light tan that they have mixed in here, which really makes it pop. I really do think that little touch of light tan right there really does a lot for this statue. So I really like this one. Yep. And then looking underneath, they didn't sculpt the it looks like they even sculpted the culo. Yeah, alright, so doggy culo. You imagine if he's flying around and he drops a dog turd? Oh god. Now while Jonathan Kent has magnets at the bottom of his feet, Krypto does not. I did not mention that earlier. That would have been nice if they added some little magnets in there. But he does sit just fine right there. Anyway, to measure these two statues out, you can see that Krypto's at about just under 3.5 inches tall, while Jonathan Kent's at about 6 inches. And then here's the Superboy and Krypto statues next to the DC Rebirth Superman, and these scale very well together. I actually really like how this looks with all three of them side by side like this. And one thing to note is that the Superboy statue does stand fine on his own without the magnetic base, but here he is next to the ArtFX Plus Damian Wayne, which is a little taller than Superboy. I feel like these two should be closer to the same height, but this is from the older ArtFX Plus. This is part of the new ArtFX Plus. And if we do get a new ArtFX Plus Damian, I hope we get a 2-pack with Titus, right? Then here's these two statues next to your average 6-inch scale figure, the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So again, I really like this 2-pack set. I like how the face sculpt came out for the Superboy. I think they did a fantastic job with this. For some reason, I just especially like the Krypto. It's just a very realistic looking dog. You know, I think they did a great job with that. And I hope you guys thought I did a great job with this review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the statues, give the video a thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of the statues. Let me know what you think of the review. And if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, what's wrong with you, man? Hit that subscribe button, as well as hitting the notification notification bell to ensure that my videos are popping up in your feed. If you haven't picked up one of the Shartimus Prime Legendary Collector t-shirts, please go ahead and check it out. Link in the description below. And you can see a photo gallery of images over at toynewseye.com as well as ShartimusPrime.net. And don't forget to follow me on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to everything in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Bye!
I'm gonna play with my toys today. 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 Well, I don't care what the strangers say. I'm gonna play with my toys today.
That's crispy.
Hey, new Shartimus Prime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face is hit my shot. Your face is hit my shot.